This is the beginning of the end, and the major signs can take 100 years, more or less. What we are seeing now, we are in the midst of the fitna. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said when you in the midst of the fitna, you won't be able to see it. We are not saying it will happen tomorrow, but the end of times is gradually growing. What you are seeing now around world is the beginning of the end of times that was mentioned by the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. How long that will be extended for? Nobody knows. It is there now in the open. The masks have fallen, sides have been chosen, and the atrocities, the vulgarity, the enmity was never as clearly expressed as it is today. The absence of mercy, the absence of integrity, the absence of human values are all gone within the political realm. Humans that live under their reign, under these authorities, they still have a lot of humanity. The world watches and organizations, they have spoken their minds. The UN, UNICEF, and many other organizations. But it's obvious that the rupture between the people and what they want and the politicians and what they do has never been as far apart as today. Politicians should execute what the people wants, because they have been chosen by the people, for the people, and the people have not been listened to. So when you choose the political candidate, you choose for nothing. People demands a ceasefire and demanding for peace. They're saying stop unaliving because too many children and women are being unalived. We're not asking for something special. We're asking for some medicine, food and water. Allow them time to bury the deceased. Give them time to grieve and to heal the wounded. Then there is that biased media that is so ugly. Try to downplay things that is happening right now in Gaza. There is something happening behind the scenes. One of the things everybody should know. There is a very large gas bubble underneath Gaza. They were already signing contracts back in 2000. These are not conspiracy theories. These are facts. They are happening as we speak. They want to create a pipeline so that everything that is extracted will taxed by them and shared with their allies. People have to suffer because some care more about money than about lives. These are the end of times, where the Prophet, peace be upon him, said the liar will be believed, and the truth will be denied. Scales will be corrupted. As mentioned earlier, the biased media, and there will come a time where the Muslims cannot drink water without the permission of the one that rules them. This was said around 1400 years ago. As we can clearly see happening in Gaza at this very moment. And the Prophet said, then blood will flow through the streets, and everybody in the world will see it. The scholars before our time, they didn't know how to explain this. Like, how can everybody see it? In our time, everybody now has seen it. You can turn on your social media or TV. The news reached every corner of the world. Everything what you seeing now, you are living in the end signs. So wake up. There's no time to waste. If you are not investing in making this world a better world, either through yourself or taking people on a journey where they will contribute to the betterment of the world and the people living in the world, regardless of their faith and color, then you have to start from today. Start from yourself by bettering your behavior, your connection with the Creator, and being an inspiration to people around you. Because the leaders will only be as good as their morals, their standards, and their values. So if you grow up where you have not been taught what it means to become a politician, to serve the people, you will only serve yourself and your friends.